Some look at the upset in momentum, especially, and say opportunity knocks, like Bill Baruch, who joins us now, of course, a member of our investment committee, who established a new position in Palantir, the poster stock of the momentum unwind. Why was now the moment?
I think there's panic setting in. You all have described it right now, and I like to look at sticking to my game plan. And for now, that's exactly what we're doing. I was on the show last week, and I said I'm going to have alerts below 90 in Palantir. Listen, this is a leader in cutting-edge cybersecurity, defense, AI, and it's aligned with the new administration. This is the level it also broke out. So we're starting a new position here, a 1% allocation to Palantir, and getting our toes in. I don't think this momentum trade, although it's become very watered down, I'm using this panic as an opportunity.
Which you've also done, by the way, in Broadcom and CrowdStrike. So tell me about that. I mean, I read through, I don't know, there are a dozen names at least on my list, and probably more on others, that have been caught up in the unwind of momentum. Those two, Broadcom and CrowdStrike, among them.
Yeah, for Broadcom first. Now, in the space that it is, we like this valuation, 30 multiple, leader in the infrastructure and the connectivity. It's trading back to 200. This is the range that it broke out from that December report that really took it sky high. We also, in the news, talking about being looking at Intel. I thought that was very attractive. The fact that it's in a position, feels comfortable doing that, it does a tough business. Don't want to go down that road right now, but I think those are the signs you want to look at a company that you want to continue to own. We own Broadcom at a more than 4% weighting. What we're doing here is taking some cash and topping that position off after it's come down. It's down a little more than 10% on the year. And CrowdStrike, I spoke about this last week. I think there's some actual negativity around the earnings report, but we're pretty hopeful. We think with the earnings, they're looking at year-over-year growth coming down, being negative. I think the revenues as well being sideways. I think all this is very attractive because it sets the bar for potential beats. Recurring revenues, is something there that I think is important. It's a magnificent company in the right place of cybersecurity. Yes, I'm not a big fan of the valuation, but I think there's a lot of reasons to continue want to own this stock. And so that's what we're doing here, is taking some of the cash and we're putting it towards these names.
All right, good to hear from you today about these moves.